All right. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back. Good evening. This is Ozzy Simoes with another live on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook. We're live on all three platforms, and let's rock and roll with another live. If you saw the title of this video, okay, of this message, it is Why Businesses Fail, and specifically and particularly small businesses, which is what we're talking about. I am the author of the Small Business Destruction Guide, which is a book that I published this year after many years of consulting and observing why small businesses fail. Okay, and it basically means I cover the 0 to 24 months, which is the pretty much average time, at least according to statistics here in the United States, of over 50% of businesses actually close within that time span. Today, I am going to talk about another topic, which is another topic in the book, and we're heading actually in chapter 2 right now. The first 9 topics I covered up until yesterday's live was chapter 1. Now I'm in chapter 2. Okay, so get the book, read the titles of the chapters. Okay, I'm not going to go through that, but today's topic talks about the person or the entrepreneur that basically, oh my goodness, I can't handle these hours. I'm getting too tired. I'm overworked, and I'm going to hire a cheap clone. Clone, basically, somebody to replace him at the business, at the office. Let's cover the first part of the topic, which is being overworked. Look, if you have a small business, if you are a small business owner, then chances are you're working harder and more than, for example, when you were clocking in, clocking out. It's not always the case, but it's almost always the case. Okay, a greater majority of the time you are going to be working harder on your business because it's something that doesn't technically end. You should have an end time so that you can dedicate yourself to family, dedicate yourself to your life. But in this time span, which now we're entering the 7th month, and that's why it's broken down. It's 0 to 6 months, 7 to 12, 12 to 18, or 13 to 18, and then 19 to 24. That's how the book is broken down by chapters. But in this time span now, things should start rolling. Okay, there should be a little bit of money coming in if you haven't already closed down within the first 6 months, which happens. Okay, and especially the first 9 topics I spoke about are things that kind of get you to close within the first 6 months. But the now things are rolling, and you basically feel like you're overworked, you're tired, you can't handle it, and then you make the mistake of hiring a cheap clone. Look, if you are the entrepreneur, if you are the person that started this business, and 6-7 months down the road, you're already getting tired, you want some time off and stuff like that, and then you hire somebody to kind of take over the office. And I talk about a situation of a company that I did the consulting for and saw that happen. But basically, if that's the case, what's going to happen is you very quickly going to lose control of that business. You are, if you're the entrepreneur, if you're the one that started it, if you're the one with the ideas, with the passion, with the dreams, with the plans, with everything, just because things are now on the roll doesn't mean that you can all of a sudden, hand over the baton to somebody else. No matter how good this person might seem, it's just not the right time. Okay, and chances are you're going to head into a disaster. Look, owning a small business, owning any business, is hard work. If you're a small business owner, whether you have one, have had one, okay, and you can, write me, call me, and you say, this is a breeze. I barely worked. I worked a couple of days, a couple of hours a day, a couple of days a week, and I made millions. There's stuff on social media. There are programs and businesses that they are saying, work a couple of hours a day and listen. I am yet to meet one person that has become a millionaire just working a couple of days, a couple of hours a day, or a couple of days a week. Okay. I haven't met anybody. If you that person, let me know. I want to know what your secret is. And hey, I'll look into it and maybe get involved. Maybe I'll just stop doing these lives because I won't need to help anybody else. I'll just be helping myself to, a couple of days, a couple of hours, a couple of days a week, and be down in the island I'm going to buy with all that money in the Caribbean. Okay, so entrepreneurship is hard work, and it's tough. It's not always going to go your way. Awesome if it does, if everything rolls your way and things are going smooth and everything, perfect. But it's not always the case. Okay. And then with regards to hiring is, in my opinion, probably one of the toughest things in a business, because until you get it right, and sometimes you have to be in the game in that industry for a long time and just know the type of person and refine the type of person that you need. And it's not easy, in my opinion. Okay, if you're a hiring expert, then awesome. Help us all out, do some lives and help us out. But this whole mentality about becoming an entrepreneur, having a small business so that you have more free time, chances are it's not going to happen, at least in the beginning. Okay. Once you get things on the roll and your process is nicely ironed out, and if you go through the series that I did on all the P's, the business process, and you've got an awesome process in your company and so on, you got the right people there, then yes, then you can take off, and take vacations. I personally can do that now. I'm going to be going on vacation Sunday. Okay, so next week, and if you watched a couple of lives ago, I said that may or may not be doing these lives next week. Okay, but the thing is simply that once you get things rolling, then you can roll with your business. But in the beginning, it's very, very tough. All right, so once again, thank you very much for everybody that's watching, everybody that's liking the videos, everybody that's sharing. A couple of times that people share, and also a couple of comments that come in. That's awesome, very encouraging. And feel free to do that. Share this. Click the subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Like, share, do your thing. It really is encouraging for people that do this. And I'm not the only one. There's a lot of people doing lives like that. If they are helping you and doing something overflowing, like I say, in your life, then do the same for them. Okay, I'm asking you to do that if you're watching mine. All right, don't forget, go. It's yours for the taking. The blessing is before you, and if it's there, take it. All you have to do is take what's yours. God has already given you everything. You just have to go out and get it. Adam and Eve, they did that. That's us. We are in the Garden of Eden. We can go and eat from everything. Obviously, you know what you shouldn't be eating from. I spoke about that yesterday. Guys, have a good night. Thank you so much. And I will see you on the next live. Chances are tomorrow. Adios, amigos.